So I'll try to maneuver around here using this tripod, camera on the tripod. I'm going to show some of the parts, features of this. I haven't used this very often, but there's a gear storage bag up here. The Amok crew shows it for being for your shoes. There's a water bottle holder here that will hold an Nalgene bottle, a little pocket, another larger pocket for clothes or gear, whatever. Over here on this side, same thing. You've got a smaller pocket storage. This you can see is the bug net. I haven't put that up yet. I'll try that here in a minute. And then this is the clip where they have it made so you can use your stuff sack as a clip for gear while you're using the hammock or out camping. So here it hangs freely. You can use that to put gear in. So the little trick that I figured out, and I'm going to try it for the first time here in a minute, is one of the biggest issues that people have is that all of our quilts and sleeping bags and even the pillows are often made of that really slippery nylon material. So there's no attachment features on the inside. You could loop some things around at the top, but you'll see at the very top, I'll make sure you can see it, I've got that little black shock cord with blue clips on it. So that attaches, that spot is where when you have the mosquito net up, that little loop that's built into the hammock runs a guy line so that the bug net doesn't come down on your face. So all I did is I created that. The quilt system that I just bought the Puffle adventure quilt, and it came with these straps to use if you want to use that quilt as an underquilt. You can attach it to the bottom of other hammocks. Well, I wanted a shock cord so that I could clip my quilt and my pillow to that up at that end, so that when I get in, every time you get in, this thing kind of rocks up and down. And there's videos where your sleeping bag and your pillow end up at your feet. So this hopefully is a simple way to use some shock cord and a clip method to either suspend your quilt and your pillow up at the head while you're getting in. All right, so I attached my pillow with my new little fancy suspension system. This is the Puffle quilt that I've ordered. Haven't slept in it yet. I've had it out, looked at it, seen some of the features. It looks like a pretty neat idea for the hammocks. Pull it out. It's super lightweight, soft, cushy. But what gave me the idea was, along with those suspension straps, they've got these little clips, and that's what those suspension straps are for when you're using it as an underquilt underneath the hammock. So all I'm going to do is find the end I want and clip that clip to my new suspension cable inside. So now the only goal of doing that was when I get in, oh, that didn't work. My clip came undone. We'll try that again. So that blue clip isn't as secure in my pillow. I'll have to figure that out. But when I tip up to get in it, everything hangs nicely, so you don't have to fish down at your feet to get in it. So now I'm going to demonstrate or try to get in this thing for the second time only without crashing or falling out, tipping over, that kind of thing. Following the rules that I've seen on all the other reviews. I'm going to push the quilt out of the way. You back up to this side at a 45-degree angle. You grab the handle over here. Try to get your butt into the center of the quilt, into the center of the hammock. See how vertical I am. not graceful. Second time ever. I didn't crash. My pillow's right where I want it. Still can move a little bit more. Still got to learn how to get in this thing smoothly. My quilt is right where it needs to be. I can easily lay it over me. I'm ready to sleep. Very comfortable. I'm looking forward to just laying out here, learning some of the system pieces, mess with the bug net. Today it's 80 degrees here in Wisconsin on October 3rd, which is not normal. So I won't be having this quilt on me for long. But I like the suspension thing. Keeps everything right where it's supposed to go. It's a little floppy with the quilt, but it's better than the alternative of having to fish it out from by your feet. Now I got to get out. I got out. My pillow stayed where it's supposed to go. My quilt didn't fall on the floor, didn't fall on the ground. Seems to work okay. I'll tweak it a little bit more and come up with a better clip for the pillow. All right, so I took the quilt out just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna just live video while I'm undoing the bug net. I'm gonna zip it up outside of the tent, outside of the hammock, and leave a space to try to get in, as I've seen on other reviews. So you can watch this. And this is the first time this has been open, so it's a little wrapped up from the factory. Have to untwist it. It won't be like this from now on. You don't have to pack it up. You don't have to do anything special. I'll just get it dragged across, get my stuff sack inside, and then we've got the zipper system. I'll just get that started. This is about where I want that to end. Go around the back here. Zip it all the way around the head. And that goes all the way around the hammock. All the way down to the other side. And now it's at your feet. One of the tricks that one of the other things people talk about that causes problems is if you're in the hammock and you're trying to get this thing zipped around your feet, reaching down to your feet end is kind of a challenge. The Amok staff shows when they do it, they grab the hammock itself and they just bend it up. They kind of crunch their legs up a little bit and they bend the thing up towards their body so they don't have to lean over as far. And then it makes it easier to reach around and get that zipper for the bug net. All right, now I'm going to try to get in the same way I got in the first time, but this time with the bug net on and just a small space to get through in case you're out in an area where it's a lot of mosquitoes. We get that a lot here. Mosquitoes love me, so I don't want any in my hammock. I'm going to try to get in with the minimal space to keep the bugs out. And it's the same thing. You kind of get your body in. Easier said than done. This might be a little high to reach, but try to keep it zipped. Again, reach in the other side, grab the center straps, get your body back as far as possible, which I'm not back far enough right now. I got a leg in, not graceful again. Ideally, you don't want to hit the ground. So I have some more learning to figure out how to do that better. Now I'm in. Right now I'm hooking up the guy line to keep the bug net off my face. Trying to do it blind because I can't see right now. There we go. So now the bug net isn't going to touch my face. There's been comments that there's extra a lot of extra netting. I don't see that here. It seems really great. Now I've got the problem. My zipper did come undone down at my feet. So I'm gonna try the method of crunching it up towards myself as I'm sliding down. So I need to get my butt back further. There we go. Now I'm more in the center of gravity and my butt's in line with the ridge vent. Still not very easy. Again, this is the first time I've done it. So, figure out the system here. There we go. I'm teetering on, tipping forward, so I'm trying to keep my body weight back. There. Bug net's up. Completely zipped in. I scoop myself back again, and I'm good to go. No bugs. I can sit here all day long. Super comfortable. Better than any tent cot combo I've had on the ground. Like I said, I went to the Boundary Waters and bought a brand new pad. First night it leaked, so every night I was filling the pad up 3 times. I returned it and had some friends that had the Amok pads and they loved them, and that was another selling point. So now that I'm in, I've got my pillow right where I want it. It's warm out today, so I'm a little warm, but it's a beautiful day, and everything worked out really well. Now I'm going to try to get out, opening the mosquito net. See, I'm tipping forward. Got to figure out how to do that better. Grab onto the strap, step your feet out, and there you go.